satisfying. Someone has sent me a little treat. Who is it? It is Metmo. So you may have seen some of their stuff on this channel before. Before we look at that, I did a review on this. I played with this thing so much. It's like a sort of, as well as being a tool, it's like a fidget toy for adults. It's like a man's fidget tool. And we've got this pen here. They're all basically cool metal things which are nicely engineered and are basically usable but also just fun and tactile to play with. This one is not really a tool. This one is just a fidget toy. Just got a couple of magnets in there. So you can do all sorts of weird things with these. And this, when I got this one, I bought a couple of these and I gave one away on Patreon. Did I keep the black one? I was about to say I gave away the black one and kept the silver one, but I could have sworn I had the silver one, not the powder coated one. Anyway, okay. Turns out I got the black one. So, and then this was an extra sort of kit that looked good, so I got that as well. And anyway, they have sent me something which is awfully nice. So let's take a look at just what it is. Guessing this is the main unit. Looks like all the other boxes. And it is a fractal vise. Look how cute that looks. Oh, I've got some marks on it. No, it's just rubbed off that. Okay. So, a little bit of assembly needed there by the looks. What else have we got? Save the big one until last. Let's have a look at this one. We've got some nice jaws, them like standard vice jaws with a soft bit of brass on there by the looks. Cool. And what are these? Can't remember what this thing has. Oh, here we go. These are some nice, oh, that's nice and soft, silicon sort of feeling teeth here. Teeth, is that what we call them? Basically replacements for these if you want something a little bit softer, less harsh on whatever you're doing. And I'm guessing these are the same, yep, but nylon ones. So if you want something, once again, that isn't going to damage your workpiece, not going to scratch it up with metal, then there you go. So we'll have a look at those when we put this thing together. What's in this one? Haven't seen any of those packing peanuts for yonks. Oh, that's a snazzy looking vice clamp holder thingy. Nice. So that would clamp onto a bench or desktop like I've got here, and ooh, that's kind of sexy. Oh, that locks nice. It swivels around and you lock it by turning the bottom piece here, and you can lock that then in any angle you wish. Cool. Okay, we'll be needing that. But let's have a look at the actual fractal vise. So as you can see, we've got a tiny little Allen key there with it. We've got the main vise body, I guess you'd call it, and the teeth, and a little boxo bits, which is presumably all the screws to put this thing together. So the boxo bits came with another 3 Allen keys and 3 bolts, 3. Jeez, dude. 4 bolts there and 6 of these little grub screws. So I'm guessing there's probably instructions, but we shouldn't need them, but presumably they're in here. And there we go. So we should follow that, I suppose, make sure I don't stuff this up. I can't see what you do with the little grub screws, but I'm guessing you put them in the holes you don't use, if they fit, just so that shit doesn't fall in there and grind against the shaft there. You don't want that. But because I can't see anything here that says what they're for. We've got a little bit of history here as well on the vise and how it came to be. Okay, let's put it together. Let's have a quick little squiz. Oh, I can see that screw there needs to be done up. It's not done tight at all. We have a little silicone bit here to help stop it sliding around on your bench. Not that I'm going to need that because, as you saw, I have the special clamp. But let's that's pretty good. That's much better than I thought it would be. So if you're not familiar with a fractal vise, most vices have a couple of flat jaws like this, and you clamp your piece in between them, whereas a fractal vise has this cool moving mechanism that molds to the shape of your object, because not everything's dead flat and easy to clamp. So this can grab, as you can see, odd shaped objects. It's quite satisfying just moving that around. And that's what's nice about these Metmo tools, is they're just nice to use. Right, let's put it together. Torx 25. Nice. So there we have it. There is the basic vise. Now this is the stainless steel version, but it is very cute, very heavy, very well made feeling. Just a nice little bit of kit. So this clamps onto something up to about 40 millimeters in thickness. Well, I don't know what's that, say 1.5 inches-ish. And ooh, that's pretty cool. But we can lock that down, of course, by turning this, turning it the wrong way. There we go, bang. It sort of has a real positive poof, bang, locked. Our vise on here in such a position. Now, as well as clamping onto the bench, you can screw this onto your bench, I see here. You might be able to buy it, I think, without the full clamping on bit, just this bit, and then you could bolt it down onto your bench. But hopefully there were some more screws that came in the box. 2 more Allen keys and 4 screws. As well as bolting it onto the bench, like I just said, you can use those holes to bolt directly onto the vise itself. If you don't want this, you can remove the whole ball section and just put the vise on there, so the vise is clamped sturdy and straight on the bench. But we might as well try it on the ball vise, eh? So we're going to need to remove these 4 screws with one of the many Allen keys provided, and then attach this piece via these screws. Turns out you still need this stainless steel packer between the vise and the clamp mount ball thingy, but in taking it off, you have to remove the screws, but then you've got to leave it there and put the other screws in. But when you take it off, there's actually a joke, believe it or not, on the back of this piece of silicone here. Unbelievable what they thought to do. So they've made a little joke on here. What do you call a mechanical engineer who's always procrastinating? A lathe bloomer. Yeah. I hope the tool is better than the joke. Right, let's see what we can put in this thing. Let's try something big to begin with. So, what's the diameter of this? This is sort of close to the largest thing you can put in it. Just under 50 mil, so it'll hold 50 mil no problem. Yeah, 2 inches. And this stainless steel ruler is more magnetic than I expected it to be. Anyway, clamp that up tight. Give this a bit of a... That's pretty well stuck in there. What else can we put in here? What weird shape stuff can we put in? M12 battery. I'm going to do that up too tight and damage the battery, but that's good enough if you needed to take the screws out of the top, which you can't really see. Another round thing. Perfect. That ain't going anywhere. It's cool seeing the jaws move as they mold around something. Perfect if you want to drill a hole in an old dried up seed, paint miniature pig toenails, perhaps paint 2 pigs' toenails at once. You can even use it on carry gum. Or operate on a scout trooper. Now just watch as the jaws can form around the shape. Nylon ones might be better for that. That's pretty well clamped in there, which is pretty good because he's got his stupid little arms there sticking out. I love the way it just shapes to fit whatever you're putting in it. I know that it's not all that normal to be putting something like this in a vise, but it's just to show you how the thing conforms to different shapes. Now hopefully this time it'll push these sides around and we'll get a view of that. Yeah, see it coming around? Oh wow, look, it goes all that way. Cool. And now we can just what am I doing? Let's say you want one side flat and the other one with the fractal side on it. Well, you can just flip it around like so and use it that way. Let's see how hard it is to change these jaws out, shall we? Let's take one of these apart so we can have a good look at it. Take that out. I don't know if this is going to go right through the whole thing. It looks like it might do. Oh no, there we go. Is that going to now lift off? I'm going to have to open it up. There we go. So you can see there how it fits in. And these are just miniature versions of the same thing. With larger fractal vices, they work on the same sort of principle, and you just have more and more and more. So that one there might fit into a bigger one, just like these two fit in. So you'd have two of those next to each other, and so on and so forth, and you just get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is, of course, a little mini baby one. Let's take one of those off just to see what it looks like, even though we can see what they look like with the other ones that came with this one. Don't lose these little screws, because they're going to be hard to find a replacement for without going to the original company, of course. So there we go. Cool little bit of kit. Now those other, well, we've got that off. We could stick on a silicon one of these. Now, of course, you could have any combination of these as well. You don't have to have them all the same. You could have a couple of hard ones and a couple of soft ones, depending on what you are working on. I mean, these things are best for things like jewelry and watches and small, delicate stuff. So you don't want big, nasty jaws a lot of the time. Okay, so those don't need to be done up super tight. They're just sort of just finger tight, you might say. So there we have. It's got a flat surface, this one, but it's the silicon, quite grippy. Same stuff as what's on the base to make it grip, and that one there with the channel in it. It's a cool little bit of kit. It's quite small, so not the sort of thing I would use on a daily basis or even that regularly, but occasionally you do have small stuff that you try and put in the vise and it slips because the vise is flat like that, and you think, man, I wish I had something that just gripped it, whereas these silicon pads on here will grip nicely, and the fact that it can turn like that is super nice. Look at those angles you're going to be able to get things on. Very cool. So thanks Metmo for hooking me up with that. I will put a link down in the description, of course, if you're interested in getting one yourself or any of the other Metmo gear. I love playing with these things. They're just nice to play with. Look at that. Cool. Good old-fashioned ratcheting screwdriver. Oh, and those little grub screws do go in those holes, but I haven't been putting them in there while I've been playing around with this thing because I wanted to keep changing things around. But once you get it into a certain position, if you're going to be filing or anything, you definitely want to put those in there so you don't get a whole lot of filings in those holes, because it would make some horrible grinding, weary, outy problems. So, anyway, that is the Metmo Fractal vise. A nice little piece of kit that I better put back together before I lose bits. And cheers guys, thanks for watching. Look down there if you want to know more. Cheers Metmo, see you later.